Have you ever held the door for someone and he didn't even look at you? Not speaking about saying thank you? Or maybe you have helped a coworker and he didn't acknowledge that, he didn't say anything to you? Not even a kind look that means thank you? In today's video, we will be talking about a society's big problem. Not being kind to each other, not acting nicely towards each other, being rude to each other. This is a huge society problem. If you have encountered this as well, keep watching. From rude interactions to acknowledged gestures, it seems that this is getting a bigger and bigger problem and reality of our society we live in. It looks like the people have forgotten a simple but powerful words as thank you, as please, being kind to each other. But it's not just being polite using these words. Actually, the kindness is one of the society's glue to stay together, to be together, to fight together, to support each other. But what happened today? What happened in 2025? Let's start with some very simple scenarios, like, for example, cashier tries helping a customer and the customer doesn't even say thank you, and the cashier spends extra time with this customer just to help him. Or another scenario, someone else lets a car merge into the traffic and the driver didn't react anyway. Okay, I see, it happens, people are in a hurry, they don't tend to say thank you while driving or something like that. But there are so many much other situations where people are just forgetting to be kind. Why is that? We are becoming a culture that has lost its sense of gratitude towards anything. We have become so cold, we have started to take anything for granted. I know it might seem a very small problem to many of you, but if you look at the big picture, the small steps that we take today lead us to bigger results, lead us to bigger consequences tomorrow. If we don't stop this behavior, being so selfish, being so self-centered, thinking all about ourselves, don't acknowledge others and others' feelings, don't we turn into something else than a human? So let's look some of the reasons why people stop to be polite. First, of course, it is the stress from work, the stress from everyday life in ordinary situation, family problems, friends problems, your personal problems. This stress is everywhere, on the television, outside on the street, at home. So it's kind of normal that it leads to this type of behavior of non-kindness. Reason number two, it is the digital disconnection. What I'm talking, of course, is social media. We have stopped talking to each other personally as much as we used to do before. Now everything is digital. We call each other every day, we text each other every day, and what is even worse, we started preferring texting over calling and hearing the other person. All of this leads to us forgetting basic manners like saying thank you, like saying please, and be attentive to other person's behavior, whether it is kind or not so kind. It's like we forgot how to speak to each other, how to interact with each other. Now let's talk about why kindness and politeness is so important for our society. As I said, it is the glue of our society to be together, to be supportive towards one another. Also, let's think about that. Think about the small gestures that you see here and there. Don't you feel better? Don't you feel good about them? Aren't you happier when you receive certain type of behavior, being thanked or being noticed for acting nicely, for helping someone? Yes, studies have shown that being thankful actually supports our mental health. It also makes the relationships stronger and more powerful and more trustworthy and happier. All of these are positive effects of being thankful. Showing those little gestures are so needed. Maybe someone was going through a bad day, bad period, and when they hear you saying thank you or just you being nice to them, it opens a whole another mood, opens a whole another day for them, a whole another positive situation in their life. Who knows? You never know what a simple thank you can do to the person that stands in front of you. So don't. Also, studies have shown that when a certain person receives this kind attitude towards him, he's way more likely to be polite to others. So everybody of us can have a better day, a better life, if we just start saying thank you. Is it so hard? Do you find it so hard to do? We know that words can be very powerful. Imagine today someone did to you something nice and you say thank you, or the opposite situation. It is possible that you remember this situation and these kind words all your life. It is even possible that these words change your life depending on the situation. I have heard stories like this. Maybe my next video will be about that. But let's see how to be part of the solution so the society becomes gentle, kind, and polite again. We can take a very simple steps, just like saying thank you to your taxi driver, to your Uber driver, to your barista. Just start say thank you when it is needed, when it is appropriate, when it is suitable, instead of forgetting or not reacting in any way. Just start saying thank you when the time is right. Another simple step you can take to be part of the solution for the society's problem with rudeness is smile. Actually, seeing someone smile can make you smile too. Isn't it weird? Yes, it is, but it's a fact. It is very simple, as I said, but genuine gesture that many people would love to see. Even your family, even your close ones will notice that in you when you start smiling more. And last simple step to take to being more nice and kind, to acknowledge people's effort, whatever it is. It may be very small, it may be very insignificant to you or to the whole situation when it happened, but acknowledge people's efforts. It will make a difference. It will make a difference with the relationships you have with them, and it will make a difference in your life by becoming more positive. I'm 100% sure that you will start noticing positive change in your life just by acknowledge people's efforts. They will start behaving better towards you as well. It is something like a boomerang effect, if you wish. Just start doing it, no matter how small the effort was. You can start do it. If they don't, you do it. If they prefer not to acknowledge your effort, you be different and acknowledge theirs. And maybe in some certain period of time, they will start behaving the same way as well. They will start acknowledge your efforts as well. This is when the society's change comes. Thank you everybody for watching this video, and remember, kindness is very powerful thing. It is free, but its impact is huge. So make sure that you are kinder to everybody. Let's make it a habit. If you like this video, please share it to someone who may need to hear this, who maybe needs a reminder. And if you love to hear more positive and motivational videos, make sure to follow this channel.